Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with some more Secrets of Me with Meguru. Anyway, let's get going and find out what happens and who interrupted our loving, awesome, sexy time with him. Good darn you, whoever you are. Alright, anyway, Chapter 8, Saki's Scheme. Meguru. Shh. Be quiet. Let's hide for now. Meguru brought his lips close to my ear and whispered in a low voice. He pulled me up and we went into a nearby dressing room. Who could have come here? That person hadn't seen us, right? I listened closely as Meguru held me in his arms. What's this? I recognized that person's voice. It was none other than Saki. That's strange. The door's not locked, but no one's here. I couldn't believe the situation we were in. Why'd she have to come at a time like this? Meguru, Saki is... I felt so anxious I started to panic and Meguru brought his mouth close to my ear. We've gotten ourselves into a sticky situation, haven't we? However, Meguru didn't look the least bit worried. He lives life on the edge, doesn't he? Now then, what should we do? Personally, I'd like to continue what we were doing, but... Meguru looked at me with a teasing expression on his face. What? What was Meguru thinking? Please stop. I tried to protest, but... Meguru sealed my lips with his. Meguru? He took his lips away and smiled at me provokingly. Oh, dear goodness. I told you to be quiet, didn't I? Meguru pulled me by the waist and brought me closer to him. His big hands and long, slender fingers started to caress my thighs and then moved on to my butt. Wow, he wasn't kidding, was he? I could hear Saki's footstep echoing on the outside of the dressing room door. This wasn't good. She was really close. It sounds like she's close. Meguru whispered the exact same thoughts that I had. Please stay quiet. I'd like to avoid having my fiancé see me like this as well. Uh-huh. Meguru put his hands through the gaps in my disheveled blouse and wrapped them around my back. Wait, why? What are you insane? I don't want to be caught in this compromised position. Let me get in a more compromised position while I'm at it. Why? Next, he used the palm of his hand to trace over my tailbone. You're doing well. Keep it up. His whispers were too sultry. It wasn't fair. I couldn't handle it anymore. Get him teary-eyed. You idiot. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. Jeez, stop teasing me. I was so embarrassed and bit my bottom lip. Hot tears started to flow down my cheeks. No, don't cry, Noriko. I went too far. Right at that moment, I heard Saki's voice reverberating outside. Oh, okay. She found us. I'm just like... Oh, this is where I'd forgotten it. I swear, Meguru hasn't come home as usual. How did they even end up in this relationship? I want to know. Little did Saki know, Meguru was right. Here, hugging me with a sour look on his face. Meguru, Saki's talking about you. I can't argue with her in a situation like this. Well, it doesn't matter as long as I have money. Nothing will get in the way of my plans. What? What was that? It sounded like Saki had mentioned something dubious. She gathered up her things and left the store. That was so nerve-wracking. Meguru and I finally got out of the dressing room and let out a sigh of relief. We can't do something like that ever again. Got it, Meguru? Uh-huh. Meguru looks serious. Did something happen? Okay, self. What? You not notice any of that? What? Money, her plans. What was Saki talking about just now? She couldn't be scheming something behind my back. Could she? Meguru suddenly looked depressed. Was everything okay? I don't think so. Maybe she doesn't love me. What? I couldn't believe he had said that. Did Meguru and Saki not communicate well? No, that couldn't be true. It's fine. You don't have to comfort me. But We can't not comfort you. It's just awkward. I mean, look at that face. Like, it's embarrassing that you got caught in a situation like this because something else might be going on instead. What? But thanks. Being considerate is an important trait to be a good girlfriend. At any rate, I'm sure this is all some sort of mistake. I hope so. Guru. He was completely silent. I'm sorry, Noriko. I feel a little shaken up. I'd like some time to think by myself. Okay, Meguru, please don't worry about it too much, okay? Yeah, I won't, thanks. Meguru smiled, but it looked very forced and artificial. Combed my hair back as I left Zaza Japan. A few days later, was Meguru okay? I couldn't help but worry about him. When I walked to work, all I could think about was the face Meguru had made. He'd always been full of confidence, but hadn't looked like his usual self that time. Had it been that much of a shock that Saki had been doing things behind his back? What if Saki really was hiding something from Meguru? I made up my mind. Now was the time to utilize my stalking skills to investigate Saki's secrets. I report them to Meguru and gain his trust to boot. Except then you reveal that you were kind of stalking her, but okay, yeah, sure. We'll look in the future past the whole awkward point of I was stalking her. Resolve all your doubts, Meguru. I could hear the people around me whispering about. I was in the middle of downtown, and it was painful being stared at like this. What was I doing? Striking poses? Like, yeah. But now wasn't the time to be feeling depressed. I put on sunglasses and a hat to disguise myself and headed towards Zaza, Japan. Okay. I stepped into the store. Don't give me that. Why are you so suspicious of me? I'm suspicious of you because you won't answer me honestly. Had I jumped into a field of landmines? I hid in the shadows and eavesdropped on the two of them. If you love your destitute mistresses so much, then why won't you run off with them? If that's how you feel, then maybe I'll do just that. I was completely shocked. Meguru left the store. I had to chase after him. It was a quick fight. Pulling his leave, I quickly ran out of the store too. However, he was nowhere to be seen. Meguru, where'd you go? An idea popped into my head. I was sure Meguru would go to a hotel and call one of his lady friends at times like this. In that case, I'll get there before him. I need to comfort him before any of his other charity cases could. Right over to the harbor, the Queen Mary Hotel was docked. It looked like Meguru hadn't shown up yet. Had I made it? Why do you assume that he's going here? So many other hotels in the city, right? I started looking around. Oh! Well, dang, I was right. I could see Meguru coming from the end of the rope that connected to the boat's deck. That was the first time I'd seen him walk so weakly. Meguru, what coincidence? What's wrong? Noriko? I pretend that it was just a coincidence and walked closer to Meguru. Yeah. He suddenly embraced me. I was surprised by his sudden reaction. Noriko, I'm sorry, but let me stay like this for a little while. I hadn't imagined that he'd hug me out of the blue like this. Meguru? I was bewildered and started to rub his back. What's wrong? I didn't want to show you how pathetic I am. It feels like I just keep showing you all the sides of myself that I want to hide. I felt a throbbing pain in my chest. I'm honored to see you here, but if these things keep happening, I might start criticizing the goddess of fate. I felt so guilty. These things just kept happening because I was always hiding in the shadows, watching. Though he helped at some points. I don't mind. I think it's perfectly fine. Hey, Noriko? Guru buried his face in my hair and mumbled a few words. This whole time, I haven't understood anything. I might have done something terrible things behind your back, too. What are you talking about? You asked me why I keep things a secret from you, right? I just don't know about your situation, that's all. I'm sure it hurt when it felt like I was hiding something from you, didn't it? Well, if it's a person I love doing it, it's fine. No. It depends on the circumstances. Yeah, I could see that. Of course it hurts. Gosh darn it, don't you know? Yeah, it really does. Of course it hurts. It hurt when someone you trusted betrayed you. I see. Your answers always seem to hit the mark. Still, it's harsh truth to swallow. Meguru buried his face in my neck and grinned as if he was mocking himself. I finally understood after hearing your answer. What's gone into you? You don't seem like yourself. Did something happen to him after he had left Saki? Meguru hugged me even tighter. Well, someone might be hiding something from me, and I didn't know how painful it was. I never realized up until now. Are you talking about the thing Saki said before? Even if I hadn't known how painful it is, I still did a terrible thing. Guru, you sounded so hurt. I guess you don't have any other convenient things to say to comfort me, huh? I couldn't leave him alone. Not when he was like this. How are we gonna fix this? I don't know. What did Saki do? I want to know that really, really bad. Okay, well, let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to vote on who we're going to be doing next. I probably have been forgetting to put up the poll again, so I'll check that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye. Kaze out.